Alright, ladies and gentlemen, time to hit it again with more of that biomutant goodness. I noticed in my last part where, for some odd reason, it was well, not really an odd reason, it's just that I neglected to fix it. My brightness was a lot higher than it needed to be. I was taking some photos playing Avengers. Don't worry, I haven't played that game in a minute. It's actually uninstalled from my system until, it's actually good. But I set my graphical settings, I turned down the contrast, and I turned down the brightness, so things should look a lot less in-your-face, blaringly bright for this part. So now let's continue on with the next part. A new friend and old friend. Talk to out of date.
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why. He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up. He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed. There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true. The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad. The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past. It's a scar you're covering under that eye patch, isn't it? But he would have recognized you anyways. You look exactly like your Muma.
My Muma!
There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Looper Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was
Not
the
Popsy.
beginning of the end.
Not my Muma and Popsy!
He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back, but he's grateful you have. It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land.
I'm just picking whichever dialogue choices line with what. I mean, I can't tell if there are dark choices or light choices. I can't really tell.
The threat of the World Eaters bringing down the Tree of Life is ever so close. He also worries about the Jagni tribe that's actively working for a doomsday and purging of the world. Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree.
Alright, so remember how I said hopefully it won't be as bright in your face? Yeah, this loading screen don't care. Aura balanced. By default, dialogue choices are set to advance from one NPC line to the next automatically. If you want to manually advance the dialogue, you can change this in the settings. Look at me, I'm a Children's. I'm a little Children's. I'm a little Children. Darth Furbus as a young Padawan. Got my own little children hat and everything. Children's! Best before.
Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Muma knows you are here.
Okay, so I think I have a kind of a rough idea. Left choices I think are dark. Right choices are light. So let's see a left choice and see what happens there. If the left choice gives me dark,
Sounds like he thinks she does, despite your heart growing dark. There's nothing as powerful as a Muma's love.
so that was a dark choice. Left choices are dark, right choices are
He
light.
understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people.
Are they relative to the yam people?
The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life.
I did say we were gonna go dark for this playthrough. We are definitely going to go dark. Evil. I know it's an offshoot of me trying to be the hero all the time, but must have that telekinesis power. Then we work towards being fully evil for the rest of the playthrough.
Magic? He claims it's just the force of life, the existence of energy, powering and connecting all things living, like the Nono.
So it's the Force.
The Nono prefer to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding.
Alright, so we gotta go ruffle the glitter grass. Do little dodges. Can do little double jumps even as a little kid. And it appears that dodging has its own energy bar that I never noticed until right now. So unlimited dodging is not necessarily a thing. I wonder, since I'm such a young child, can I survive a fall from this height? Might as well try. Woo! I'm alive! I'm an invincible little baby kid. But my energy runs out extremely fast the moment I try swimming. Kind of reminds me of Red Dead Redemption in that way. No one can really swim for long.
You've found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone. The Nono's key energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life. The small tree you saw up there where you met will eventually grow into a tree of life and start giving back to nature. It'll be the heart of the land. You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy.
What if I start beating the Nano with this net? Will that net me some dark points? Hoop net received.
You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed.
I just swung a net. You must be easily impressed.
He's grateful for all the help he can get. There's lots of Nono out there that need to be guided to the roots of the Pensai tree. They're hiding in the glitter grass that mostly grows deep inside damp caves, where they draw mineral from the natural rock. One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
Alright, merge the no-no with the tree. And yeah, I'm not gonna overlook the fact that this guy looks like a greaser. I'm not gonna overlook that. Like he belongs to a gang where the gang leader's name is Tony. Or Big Tony. Big Tony! You teaching that kid how to catch them no-nos? Make a merge with the tree? It's a budding tree, but Gotta make sure the kid knows what he's doing. We'd hate for his family to have a little accident if he didn't do exactly what he was told. You know, that type of group.
Now that you've seen the Nonno's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Muma will be able to protect us.
Not my Muma! Not my Muma!
You can already see the effects from how reckless those before us acted, and unless something changes, we're doomed. The land won't survive the side effects of the old world's industrial advances. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Muma comes looking for you. You did good here today. That's not true. She's the reason there's still unity, and the only one strong enough to keep the 6 Wang Fu disciples disciplined.
Now, did me choosing all those left choices have any effect at all?
He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the Tree of Life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain. The tree started to die when the end of days begun. Records tell of the
I might have skipped over that very important dialogue. This game is very exposition heavy.
The apocalypse sparked a re-evolution, the second coming, and our lineage. His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Noko has tamed the Midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast.
But what about the Hufflepuff in the center?
Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route. The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own. He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved.
We'll see how that turns out for the ending.
His friends have prepared something specific for each World Eater. The Mekton, the Octopod, the Majute, and the Goo Glide are almost ready to ride. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Rodnet! Abnormal rarity. I'll take it. Main quest completed! Another world. Now it's time to pry open the door. And I checked the trophies. Our first trophy is actually breaking out of here.
I have it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb.
Ah, so I can climb that rope. I was just kept from doing it because of expository reasons. Don't you love that? Wait a minute. I wonder. No, I'm trying to jump over to that pillar and then jump from here to the other side to see.
Flex those arms.
So it's not going to let me just jump over there and then see what's over there. It doesn't look like anything's over there, period. Not from the angle I'm looking, but... Are we out? I think we're finally out.
Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters.
Yeah, title drop. I can say this much, it's not as long as Red Dead Redemption 2's intro. Yay, trophy! The adventure begins! Oh, that's how I sprint. I was about to say, I know you can run on all fours.
A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged. Let's see.
Okay, so you mark your territory, and that causes the map to expand. We're gonna have to talk about why your urine is so neon yellow. I know the world has come under fire with like nuclear fallout and toxic waste dumps and everything, but you really need to get that looked at. Signposts! Signposts are found near locations of interest all around the world. You'll unlock a signpost when interacting with it. You can fast travel to a signpost you've unlocked by selecting it on the map. To open the map at any time, press the touchpad. Easy enough. And it's glowing. It's shining and it's glowing. There is something wrong with that. But these are our first steps. Let's venture out into the world. If I increase my agility, will I literally be tearing across the... Okay.
That must be the World Eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down.
Or a very big gun.
The World Eaters have made their marks on our world over time. That's not the first nor the last village it'll leave in its wake. Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive.
Time to be evil.
He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here.
Aura! Your inner balance is two halves that completes a wholeness that flows through all things. At times, you will be able to manifest your inner balance through deeds and dialogue choices. Few are those who always act in the same manner, and our wholeness is the sum of the choices we make and the actions we take. The balance of your actions creates your aura score, which affects the dialogue with other characters.
He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart.
Interacting with captives and PSI shrines will award you with psi points that you can use to unlock psionic powers. Powers can only be unlocked once you have reached the required dark or light inner balance.
Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your intentions.
Alright, so let me help as the light choice. I'll leave you to your fate as the dark choice.
We need dark power, so we say leave him to his fate.
He can't understand why you'd do such a thing. He won't make it out of here on his own.
Good work, clever clogs. Let me guide you into the dark.
I always like the darkness.
Seriously? I always thought better of you than that.
And you were wrong. There's always more dark than light.
There's still time to turn back.
They're already heading down my road.
Psi Point unlocked. You've gained a Psi Point. Use it to unlock powers in the mutations menu. Some powers are locked by the aura score, meaning that your Psi Points can only unlock powers of the same color as your current aura or those without color.
Power! Again. He must have missed something important. Out of Date knows you'll make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there's two nearby. The Jagni tribe is likely to be your primary choice as they seek to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same.
And now it's here. Or should I say, I am.
The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak.
We're going with the
They believe
Jagni.
that cleansing is necessary to restore the world, and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way.
We're going with the Jagni. 'Cause evil.
Someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side. He believes the tribe Sifus, Jagni especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part.
Have the tribes engaged the World Eaters?
In Jagni's case, letting the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life is part of their plan. They believe a cleansing is the only way the world can be saved. He'll be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Alright, we got a Psi Point. Quest tracking. Your current and started quests are shown in the journal. You can change which quests you track by opening the journal tab and selecting another quest. Well, alright. Alright, so we got some points. We got a Psi Point, which means that we can put it into Psi Powers. We can get Blaze. To use Blaze, press down the input you have bound the ability to. Will launch you forward and leave a trail of fire behind you, or Blink will teleport you in the direction you are moving and create a shockwave where you appear. We are getting Blink. Blink and you'll miss it. Actually, I probably should map that to circle, because that seems like a dodge type move, so I'll do that. Telekinesis, I need 20 dark. Levitate, I need 20 light. I'm gonna test my theory out, because I still have the theory in my head that all you need to do is just use a certain type of
Another fork in the road.
light or
It's either
darkness.
the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
Certain type of light or darkness in order to get the powers that you need, and aura somewhat dark. Still somewhat dark. Is he laying here on the ground still? No, he's gone. Talk to the Jagni or Myriad Sifus. Alright, let's head up here.
It's a bridge. Just get over it.
Oh, you think you funny. I'm the only one who gets to make jokes around here. I think these guys in the armor, they're the Jagni. Hey, we leveled up. Sweet. I like y'all masks. All right, we leveled up. Intellect.
Hey, smarty.
And we got upgrade points. Power damage ability. Have a 10% chance to inflict a critical hit. Yes, please. Now, if I look at the map, this is the Jaggi location. Jagni. Not Jockey.
Destroyed
Jagni.
this area, muddied up what used to be muck, as if it wasn't bad enough before the tribe war began.
Oh, interact. What's in here? Give me your stuff, please. What you got? Health pack. Thank you. Let's see if there's anything in these trenches. I'm pretty sure they won't miss it if I just take it. I mean, I'm sure they won't mind, right? They got little bunker holes and everything. They really thought of everything to prepare in this place. Oh, primary lotus!
Static.
That's a good move. It works. And I can use this move even if I don't touch nobody. What's in there? More health packs. You ain't gonna give me no gear or nothing? That's how you gonna do me? More health packs. Y'all don't like me. Y'all pretend like y'all do, but y'all don't. Alright, let's get to the main fortress. Talk to the main people here. And continue with the evil.
That's
The
the
big old
Japanese
fortress,
fault.
though.
Their friendship can be a blessing or a curse. It's up to you. You're either a part of their solution to the tribe war, or part of the problem.
Let me just leave my glowing neon
Let's
urine
see.
here. Which should be like a medical problem. Hey, yo, dude. What's good? I'm here to be evil. You want to cleanse? I will help you cleanse.
Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. He let you in, but thinks you should be patient when it comes to the Sifu.
Zata is the muy totloho. Kariesne stace. Paro, ya put
The Jagni tribe wants to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. They want to vanquish the tribes, as the only way they can guarantee peace is through supremacy. The Sifu is determined to let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life, as it's part of their strategy to cleanse the world and start anew. He welcomes
Fine
you
by
to
me.
the Jagni fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. The news of a cold-blooded Ronin crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 preceded you. He's referring to your rampage through Bunker 101. It seems you don't mind a bit of blood on your hands. That's
Oh, I don't.
something you have in common.
I don't mind a little blood on my hands, as long as it's in pursuit of
He understands that
power.
sometimes we need to lose ourselves to find ourselves. But he's glad you chose to come here. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted.
Oh, don't worry, that'll change. That's gonna change.
Sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples.
Why you bringing up my Muma? Why you bringing up my Muma?
Your Muma invented Wang Fu. Originally, it was based on unarmed combat and the 6 weapons: the boomerang, the shuriken, the bow, the staff, the nunchuk, and the hook and chain. The Sifu says it's time to set the past aside, at least for now. Unrest is sweeping the land, and there are rivals in all directions. Jagni doesn't want a new unity between the tribes. Their goal is to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. Says fear and hatred is the only path to domination, but you already know that. So embracing that side of you and helping them vanquish the tribes and letting the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life should be an easy decision.
It is. We shall be evil. We shall wipe out all who stand in our path, and the only one who shall stand at the top will be me. There's only room for one. There can only be 2, a master and an apprentice.
and that seat looks mighty comfortable to me.
Alright, choose standing, ally with the Jagni. They want to vanquish the tribes and let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life. Warning, sets the game's end goal to destroy the Tree of Life. Choosing destiny of defeated rival Sifus is limited to subdue or vanquish. So, we join the Jagni. The game's, because the game has multiple endings, but the game's ending for this playthrough will be to destroy the Tree of Life. I know it's an offshoot from me trying to be like the good guy, especially with as much as I like playing Spider-Man in that, but
It's time to embrace the darkness and be evil completely. Give in to your hatred. Let it flow through you. Join the Jagni and vanquish all who stand before you.
Uku.
He expected you'd join them. You understand that the universe runs on the principle that the one who dominates others runs the show.
Uku. Paro.
The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can vanquish the other tribes. The one he wants to deal with first is the Myriad tribe.
So we wipe them out? All of them?
Zata. Skuni.
The Jagni's destiny is to do what others are too afraid to do. To vanquish past and future disillusions of unity and take control of our destiny. Uniting the tribes and saving the Tree of Life won't change anything.
Allied with Jagni.
Their kin must put an end to the war before war puts an end to them. It'll cost bruises and broken bone, but they refuse to be the victim here.
We need to end this quickly. If they are not all destroyed, it'll be civil war without end.
Yetirik Vlada. Zata.
They have no intention of letting this drag out, or they'll run the risk of teaching the enemy their art of war. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen.
oh, bet. Oh, you want to go? You want to go right now?
You both
All right.
share dark
All right,
thoughts,
son, I'll take
so
you on.
they want to wage a war. A war where all that's left behind is casualties.
Yetirikli. Zum ilam dat nete.
Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon.
The
Once
right
you've
by
conquered the
combat.
rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu for control of their territory, tribe weapon, and kin.
What about their kin?
Zum ilam dat net. Zinakas pripad snatste.
The only kin who count are the kin that are left standing at the end of the war. Let's focus on making that our kin, not theirs.
Mali muzad.
Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village.
Donzadne. Inatofo.
Jagni doesn't want a new unity between the tribes. Their goal is to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared.
You like saying that, don't you?
He remembers your kind and unselfish soul, and can sense you still have it in you, the will to do good.
Inatwusisi zivo.
Anyway,
Don't worry, that'll
you'll
change.
pass your old village on your way to the first rival outpost, but we've got no time to be sentimental. War doesn't wait.
Sentimental?
It's always the little things you remember, and with you it's pretty much the only thing he recalls, that you were little.
All right, exit the Jagni fort. We got the end goal.
Bring about the end of all things.
This is a big old place. Myriad Sifu said you'll regret not siding with us. Oh, we'll see. We'll see.
The gatekeeper welcomes you back to the fort.
Must be going.
Says you covered the important things already.
Pass through the forest clearing. So since I'm basically an enemy of the Myriad tribe now, making sure I'm not being followed or something's trying to attack me. I wonder if they'll attack me on sight now because I didn't join up with them. Whoa, that's a big one. You're a big old dude, aren't you?
That's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurred. You're on the ropes.
Come on, I can get you. I'm just as strong as you, I think. I'm trying to dodge out the way, but it ain't helping. It ain't helping! Share your energy with me! Later, you big old mump. He's a big old mump. Woo! Chest. What do we get? All you wanna do is see me digging through this useless trash heap, this useless trash heap. Keep trying to get some actual new pieces of gear, but no, you don't want to give me anything.
Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer.
All right, let's mark our spot on the map.
Let's see.
And walk into the
As
village.
time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over.
Oh no! It looked like I turned into a little Chirrance again.
Echoes of a long-lost past, like
I'm a
whispers in
Chirrance.
the wind. Here's someone who takes each day as it comes. He asks how you are today. Goop wants you to make it a priority to come looking for him whenever you're feeling down. He'll make you smile. He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your swimming technique. Goop says some choose to be lonely because no one understands what they're going through. If that's you, he'll try to help you if you let him. He thinks you should really know how to swim by now. Knowing how to swim won't solve life's hard problems, but at least one of them won't be drowning.
Bruh, you just gonna toss me out in the water? Swimming. You can swim in most waters. While in very deep water, you slowly lose key energy, and when you're out of key, you'll drown. Bruh, how you just gonna throw me in the water like that?
He says that wasn't too bad, was it?
Bruh, you don't throw kids out in the water. You don't like teeter-totter, teeter-totter, and teeter-totter, and then you just push us into the water. That's not how it works.
He says a feeling that you're going to drown is a great reminder of the need to learn how to swim. But
Coop, I thought you were my spirit animal. But now you are just a big old doof.
You need to rely on those who somehow know how to teach. Those willing to bend down and help you pick up your boots.
After they chuck them halfway across the field.
Time in the surf. That's the only way you'll ever learn how to swim.
Keep it to yourself!
He won't let anyone know you can't swim. He assumes that's what you meant. Judging by your Mooma's look, it seems you forgot something.
That's Mooma?
You
Mooma!
promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go.
I'll either go with dark or
Dedication to
neutral
training is
responses.
important. You can't rely solely on the fact that Wang Fu is in your blood. You should know, practice makes perfect. You have to keep working on it if you want to be good at it. She'll see you at the village square. She'll be waiting for you. There will be a surprise for you at the end, too.
Wung Fu training. Train with your Mooma.
Here's another familiar face with lots on his mind. Asks how you're feeling today.
Why is Gizmo the only one with a normal sounding name?
His only interest when creating is that what he comes up with is actually useful. He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a thingamajig he's working on. He's happy to hear that from someone that's a part of the coming generation. You owe it to yourself to protect the environment. You should look for things that are recyclable. It shouldn't take you too long to find some.
New main quests. Upcycling. Search the rubbish pile. You know, sometimes I don't even really notice that square button off to the side because it's kind of really small. It's very easy to not notice it unless it's a little bit more highlighted.
He wonders what usefulness you found. Sometimes he's an expert, but sometimes he just does what's right.
That didn't answer my question.
He can work wonders with almost anything and asks if you know how to upcycle. That's the spirit. You can't make a difference unless you get your hands dirty. He'd love to teach you to upcycle, and the scrap you found would be a good start.
Crafting! We're finally here with crafting! Crafting intro. Welcome to crafting. Here you can modify existing weapons and armors, or, if you're feeling creative, create entirely new weapons from scratch. Oh, you know how to sing to me. What, with the right pieces, you can craft your own weapons. Can we name our weapons? Crafting base. To start crafting your weapon, first select the base. This defines which kind of weapon you will craft. There are 3 different kinds of melee weapons: crush, one-handed slash, and two-handed slash. And I'm looking at all of these. So we got all melee-based types, one-handed slash, two-handed slash, and two-handed crush weapons. Whew. Crafting. Handle 1. To continue crafting your weapon, select the handle slot. Alright. Select the handle you want in order to be able to craft your weapon. So we got the thongwoof, we have the oak, feels, nippon bone handle, crank part, butchers, utility, rebar, zon, I hope I said that right, bonana, literally a banana as a handle, short stack, tool, mini club, metal wrap, straddled bar, stick, metalwork, hipster handle, feels again, wrap wrench, metal wrap again, rebar, and strapped bar. Wait, how's this? Oh, same type, but they have different settings on them. Okay, so let's go down to... This one has the best damage potential on it. Alright, craft it. To craft your weapon, press square. But what about my base type? What if I want to change my base type? Ah, it won't let me. It won't let me! Oh well. There we have it, our very own one-handed slash.
You did well, but he can't help but wonder why you decided to craft a weapon. He appreciates those able to deliver a sharp remark.
You're not funny.
He understands, but hopes you won't be needing it anytime soon.
Alex Mamuma.
He thinks mastering the 6 weapon styles of Wang Fu is more than enough for anyone. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this. It looks like she's starting to lose her patience. You know she doesn't like waiting for you. She wants to see you on the village square right away.
Sorry I'm late, I was helping Gizmo.
Then you've got a good excuse. You share a responsibility to prevent hardship on nature and the environment. It's your future. She wants you to grow up and start thinking for yourself. You really need to find yourself before she's gone. That's all she's ever asked of you, that you'll try and give it your best. You can't do more than that. You've always followed your own path, but this time she needs you to follow her.
I'll find a way there in the end.
She worries about you. Sometimes you get lost in your own world, where the only thing that matters is you.
That's what it means to be a Sith.
They look determined. Better watch out. He asks you to stop right there and wonders where you think you're going. He's not scared of anything, least of all you.
Oh, we about to fight
There's
then?
no way they'll let you pass. He wants to know who you think you are.
I'd rather be a nobody than you.
He says you're right. Nobody can tell him what he can and can't do, and that includes you.
Kneel before me. Beg for mercy. Beg for mercy, I said. Beg for it. I just made that weapon and you gon' take it from me?
I'm a
She
killer.
asks if you're hurt. What happened?
They're envious because I have you.
She's there for all disciples. That's her commitment as Sifu. And when she needs them, they're there for her and each other. The most important thing is that you're okay. It's time to focus on your training now.
I'll catch them later.
She suggests that you forgive your enemies. Nothing annoys them more.
That's true in real life, but here I'ma get him. You don't forgive someone because they need it, you forgive them because you need it. But here, I'ma get him.
Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best. Seeing you always puts a smile on your Popsy's face. He wants to know how you're feeling. He knows growing up is hard, and things will continue to go wrong as you become older and figure out how to make them right. He asks if you could help him too before you leave for training. He'll talk to her, sure, but you know she wants you to accept responsibility for your own actions and future. He suggests you get going and find him gadgets and ideas for how you can upcycle some old fabrics.
So I'm guessing we're going through the preliminaries of learning how to not only craft weapons, but also how to craft armor as well. It's the only reason why we're going through these little backstory flashbacks right now. I'ma still get them keys. I hope it lets me get them keys. You won't act like you ain't got no home training? And whose bed is that? Is that my bed?
He's curious to see what you've found. He's all for renewal and has even considered making the trip out into the wilds to look for a bionucleus pool and refresh his DNA.
That sounds so casual.
He can
Just
work
go into a
wonders with pretty much
bionucleus
anything,
pool and
allows
just
us
refresh
to
my
learn
DNA.
how to upcycle. Says at least dirty hands are proof that you tried, and that counts. That you failed this time doesn't mean you can't succeed the next. He
So
says
many
it's about time
inspirational
you learn
messages
how,
here.
and offers to teach you, starting with the scrap you found.
Alright, Gearcrafting. When looting, you will find add-ons. These can be crafted onto an item to increase the stats of the item. To upgrade armor and clothing with items, select a slot and add-on, then press square. Okay. Add on there, so square. I don't even know what I just did.
Edgy for his taste, but it looks sharp on you.
I don't even know what I just did. I just hit a square button and it just added something, but I don't know what.
He knows she's already proud of you and everything you've achieved so far. You should take it with you, wear it to practice. He's sure your Muma will forgive you for not wearing the traditional outfit. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this.
Alright, so even though I crafted something, it's not gonna actually let me wear it because we're a kid and we can't really do anything. Now we need to train with our Muma. Everybody was kung fu fighting.
Your
Da da da
moon
da
says
da
it's
da
about
da
time you
da.
got here.
Ansonbara.
Hopes you're as ready as you claim to be.
Asil natu.
She says she is eager to get started. You don't have much time left before the sun goes down.
Sanna yote. Taifanamenuma.
But there's enough time left for repetition, and you need it. Training dummies don't hit back. Wants you to prove that with some practice first. Your Muma says you did well today. She's so proud of you. Thanks you for being such a good student. Been working on a present for you, with the help of Gizmo and Wiz.
Please let it be cool. I did all that hard
You should
work.
go see
I
him
worked
and find
hard.
out
I
what it
need it.
is. You've deserved it. Says he's always thought so well of you, just like her.
New main mission, a guiding star. Catch the automaton.
Catchy.
Your
Muma says she's never seen an apparatus as green as this little thing. It's wonderful. Figuring that out is half the fun. A piece of Scraptronics like this has built-in old-world tech that makes it a potent communication device. It's called an automaton, and it's hardwired to your DNA. It'll follow wherever you go and see whatever you see. You're lucky to have such a fine helper with you. Your Muma says you look tired. No wonder. It's been a long day.
I seriously wonder, with all these different dialogue choices, do they even have these specific choices like this? It doesn't give you call to say like, hey, this is going to be a dark choice, this is going to be a light choice. I wonder if these are just regular dialogue choices, and I could choose any one of them, and it would not affect the story at all. That's what I'm thinking.
She's so happy you made the most of it. Rest, and you'll find strength for tomorrow.
Are we cutting back to the present day?
Nothing could stop Lupin
No.
from setting the world on fire. Your Muma urges you to blaze a trail. A burnt kidling will learn to dread fire.
And now the village is on fire.
That's just adding
Ow,
fuel
ow,
to the
ow, ow.
flames. Give it a last burst and you'll make it. Your Muma says this is it. The time has come. She must fight Lupa Lupin. This time there's no escape. She can hear him coming.
Let's run!
There's nowhere to run to this time. The time has come to stand and fight. Whatever happens, you need to know she loves you. And everything she's done has been to protect you, your Popsy, and those she was chosen to lead. She tells you to stay back. This is her fight. It has nothing to do with you. History has finally caught up with her.
I'll stay out of the way. I can't do nothing.
Exactly what she wants you to do. Here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present.
Mama ain't doing too good. She ain't getting them licks in. Come on, Mama, keep your guard up. Keep your guard up. Get the haymaker. Throw some sand in his face. Do something. Yeah, I'm on your back. Yeah, I'm on your back.
You must go through fire and water to make it out of here. Your Muma says you can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you go. Blood is thicker than water.
The last stand.
You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow.
Oh, we're taking so long. And he in the water now. No! He's in the water and I can't see him. I'm trying to hit the buttons. They ain't working. Did I fail? I failed. Oh, I moved too slow. Don't worry, Muma. I'm coming, Muma. Come on, Muma. You gotta move, Muma. Come on, Muma. Please move, Muma. No, Muma. Muma!
Death is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you. The creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now.
Not
If a
Muma.
sacrifice is made for someone else, it's not lost, but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes from love and necessity when all other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about. What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory.
This Lupa Lupin just straight up killed both my parents. I'ma kill him.
As the moment fades and is lost, the only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on.
Alright, let's get close to this clearing, and we'll call it a part there. This actually went on a little bit longer than I was expecting. This is a very dialogue-heavy game. Crafting menu. You can now craft weapons and modify your gear in the crafting menu. Sweet! Let's see if we can. Let's see if we can do that now. Craft weapons and modify gear. Alright. I can't. Okay. Modify. Nothing. I can do nothing. I can add nothing.
You look civilized.
I literally don't have
Shouldn't
any
be the most
add-ons to
important
actually
part.
add.
What?
Can't modify this any. A melee base type and a handle components required to craft a new melee weapon. And we have none of these things. What was those red lights there? Hold on, what was that? That was weird. Y'all saw that? It was a split second. Might have to rewind it to make sure you saw it right, but...
The tribe's caught a fluffy hull. Better watch out, it's no pet. They couldn't keep it down. Fluff Hulk's on the loose.
Okay, what happened to me?
Gotta hurt. You're fading.
Oh no! I died! Well, I got ate up. Well, there it is, ladies and gentlemen, the first death of the series. I have a feeling there's going to be more. These are some noticeable, I wouldn't say long load times, but in comparison for me, who's been playing a bunch of games that could load extremely fast. Yeah, I'm just so used to it.
Fluff Hulk's on the loose.
Oh, you got fire attacks? Wait, did he change? He was acid before. Now he's got fire.
Electric.
I'll kill him this time. Yeah, long reload times. Get out of there. I'm stuck. How dare you interrupt my spirit bomb?
Level up!
It was harder than expected to take down the Fluff Hulk. They've received news a Ronin joined the tribe's ranks and were looking forward to meeting you. A group of Jagni warriors are already waiting for you at Myriad's Vespidut outpost. You should hurry there and help them storm the outpost.
Will show no mercy.
Mercy is for the weak. The Jagni tribe seek no one's sympathy.
Ooh, just like a Sith.
The tribe war begins. There's nothing to gain from this thing. No treasures or anything like that, so let's go ahead and level up. Can I actually save my game? Yes, I can, which I have not done, and I need to do. Firstly, we are going to level up our intellect again. We're gonna be super smart. And we got an upgrade point, which means that can go into another point for our Psy-Freak. Have plus 10 intellect attribute at night. Let's just get all the well, actually, general perks. What would be good for me? Use after a successful special attack to replenish some of your key energy. So it's like a key pulse from Neo, a little bit. Yeah. Let's get it. And I'll see if I can save up some more upgrade points so I can get Psi Spikes and potentially Nocturnal as well. Like, I'm still gonna keep working on increasing my intellect and everything like that. But now we're leveled up. And we need to go into the subway, it would appear, in order to continue on. But I am going to go ahead and save my game before I completely forget it. There we go. First save. Psy-Freak, level 4. All right. And that's where I'm going to call it a session there for today, ladies and gentlemen. So, hope you all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you all in my next video as we continue to play BIOMUTANT. Have a fantastic day. And if you're new to the channel and you enjoyed... Well, actually, I'm just butchering my intro here because I kind of want to get myself something to eat. So, hope you all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you all in my next video as we continue to play BIOMUTANT. And if you're new to the channel and you enjoyed what you saw here today, then consider subscribing because I am always looking forward to entertaining you. So have a fantastic day, and once again, as always, later, peoples.